Hey guys, Christian Schaff here from Uncharted Supply. For the last several years, I've been hunting with a Christensen Arms Ridgeline in the 300 Win Mag caliber. Last year they came out with the Flash Forge technology stock, and I had to get one. So as I was thinking about building a new rifle and what I wanted the rifle for me to best be, this is the end result. This is the Ridgeline FFT. I love the Ridgeline platform because I'm left-handed, so you have a left-handed bolt. With the FFT, you're shedding a pound of weight alone in the stock, and even more with the bolt and the tray on the bottom. This is calibered in 6.5 PRC, and here's a few things that I did to kind of build my ultimate mountain hunting setup. So first up, let's talk about the scope. I'm a Wisconsin boy, Vortex is from Wisconsin. I went with the Vortex Razor HD LHT 4.5 with a 22 to 50. Now, this is a really interesting scope. It's only 21.7 ounces. As a comparison, the Leopold VX5 HD, which I've used historically, is like 19.7. You're talking a couple ounces difference with a 50 millimeter optic, which brings in a lot of light. I don't know if you guys are like me, but I tend to see animals early morning, late at night. Any bit of light I can get into this thing is worth it. So you've got that going on. You've got first focal plane, so when you're zooming in, your magnification, the MOA doesn't change. You've got an illuminated reticle. These things are super durable, and of course they've got a great lifetime warranty. So I thought that was a really nice scope, kind of one scope to rule them all. And when it comes to the moment of truth, whether I'm close or far away, this guy's gonna get it done. So that was the choice in the scope. I've got Leopold Remington 700 30 mil rings, and then the base plate is mounted on top of the Ridgeline here. So those three pieces make up my optic. The next thing I want to talk about is the bipod that I chose. Now, this model does not come with a rail, so we had to assemble this. You'll see that it took a little bit of kind of fabrication to make it happen. And with this Flash Forge technology stock, you got to be careful because it's kind of hollow inside, right? It's got a foam inside, which creates the super lightweight properties of this gun. But we were able to get both bolts in here. It's super stable, locked it down. And what I love about this bipod is it is not only light and quiet, it's machined really well. These guys can rotate either forward or backward. It gives you a ton of options depending on your shooting situation. It feels really good in hand if you want to just shoot from here. If you want to pop it off, it's super quiet and super fast and it just comes right off. So it's just, if maybe you don't want to carry this on the gun, you want to put it in your backpack. When the time comes, you want to get it out. Super simple to attach. Pull these guys out. It's got telescoping legs, of course, so you just pull and extend. And there's just a ton of options there, and it works really quick. It's super stable. I've got this kind of loose where it's going to hold, but I can rotate if the ground's unstable. Just a really nice platform to shoot from if I'm going long range. So you'll probably notice missing right now is the silencer I had on this thing. Well, I ordered mine 14 months ago and it's still not here. But the one we showed you previously is the same one I bought, except that was a titanium version. I'm running the Nomad L, and I chose the L over the titanium just based on durability. It is a little bit heavier, but I can take that suppressor off and move between a bunch of my guns. It's a great suppressor. It really changes the properties of this gun, makes it a lot quieter to shoot. It's just a whole different experience and a lot more enjoyable. So that's a suppressor. When I don't have the suppressor on, it's got a nice muzzle brake on it, which does make the gun louder, but it does significantly cut down on the recoil, which is something I'm gonna get to in talking about the caliber. But quick adjustments, I've got a quick adapter I can put on here that comes with the Nomad L or as an accessory to it, and I can just quickly remove the thing on and off when I need to. So as I mentioned earlier, I chambered this in 6.5 PRC. I have a 300 Win Mag. I love that round, and I know there's a lot of recoil with a 300 Win Mag, but if you're like me, when adrenaline's pumping and you've got an animal in your sights, you don't even feel it, you don't hear it, it's just pure in the moment. That said, at the range, the 300 Win Mag can wear your shoulder out, so it's been really nice shooting this gun. The recoil is significantly less, and this thing is still a caliber that can hunt just about anything I'm gonna hunt, you know, in North America and in other countries, whether it's deer, elk, moose, even some bears. I would have no problem taking this caliber out. One nice thing about the 6.5 PRC is it's a short action, so you get a quicker cycle getting another bullet in. And short actions, a lot of people believe that they actually are tighter and then end up shooting more accurately. So that's a nice piece to add to this as well. And PRC versus Creedmoor, well, the Creedmoor is a little less recoil. I don't really find it to be a big differentiator, but with the PRC, you're gonna get a flatter trajectory of the bullet. You're gonna have more energy going out there, and that helps with big game and longer shots. So this was the caliber I chose to go with this year. I'm excited to get out in the mountains and see what happens, and check it out and let me know what you do with yours.